Hey, what's up everyone? Today is a special day because we finally got our hands on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's not waste any time, let's dive right into it. Let's start to open this up. Okay, what's in the box? The charging cable, USB Type-C, semi-ejector tool. That's all there is now these days in these boxes. All right, everyone, we unboxed the phone. Now let's get into the design and display of this phone. I'm not gonna be ranting about this. There's a lot of videos out there talking about the specs. There's MKBHD, Mr. Who's the Boss, and all those legends that talk about it. I'm gonna get to the real stuff, real world stuff, and cut to the chase, no BS. Let's get right into it. So the design is almost the same, if not identical to the 15 Pro Max. As you can see, I can't tell side by side unless I'm looking at the side and notice that camera button over here. So it is a button, you push it and you can scroll it and do some adjustments. We'll talk about that later. But at this point, they're both pretty similar to me, almost exact the same. I do notice the size difference though, 0.2 inches bigger than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It's just a tiny bit more. So we'll talk about that more if you guys are thinking of switching or not because of that bigger screen. I can share that with you. Now the display is 6.9 inches, which is a beast compared to, you know, the older models like 12, 13, 14. But jumping from 15 Pro Max, like I said, it's not big of a difference. Okay, so in this new design, Apple didn't reinvent the wheel. They just basically added some small details. I get it. There's not much these manufacturers can do anymore. Just incremental upgrades. Apple did some minor stuff. Yeah, you're gonna get the 4K 120 frame per second, and when you're watching some stuff, you're gonna enjoy that. You got that always on display, 2000 nits, very bright. It's perfect for gaming, Netflix. It's got the LTPO OLED display. So Apple's throwing out the AI intelligence like as if it's some sort of miracle on the phones. If you have the 15 Pro Max, you're still getting that with the new software upgrades. No need to switch over to the 16 Pro Max. Yeah, there is like some video creation, AI, and image integration. Those are cool, but it's still a half feature. It's not fully there yet. So I would bet it'll probably take a couple of months for those features to completely roll out. So at this point, you're just paying a price where you're not getting both features at all. Some people are overhyping the physical button. It's convenient, sure, but it's not life-changing. What might change your world though is the 4K 120 frame per second video. If you're into vlogging and content creation, you got that option right here, changing that frame rate right here, 30, 60, 120. And on the 15 Pro Max, you don't. You just have these 30 and the 60. I could tell a difference, definitely, with the lagginess of the 15 Pro Max, but you know, you could tell, definitely you could tell a difference. And if this is something you want to do, you want to change and hop into, then you should know that at 120 frame per second, your telephoto lens is limited. So you have to change back to 30 or maybe 60. The low light performance are top tier, and the AI features do help out to give it a better result. The tweaks on the AI is not fully there yet. And again, it's just minor improvements over last year. So the battery life is good. With the 35 watt charging, you can juice this thing up to 50% in about 30 minutes. If you have a 13 Pro or 12 Pro Max or something like that, I would say for sure take the leap and buy this phone. But if you have the 15 Pro Max, I don't know if it's such a big upgrade, to be honest. Like I said, the camera is a tiny bit better. Incremental upgrades for sure. You got a better chip that has the faster processing, way too fast. I think the technology is far ahead right now in terms of hardware, and I'm not sure what else they can do at this point. Apple threw in some cool features, but nothing that screams like I want that right now. I did change because I'm just a sucker for technology. I did switch over from 15 Pro Max to 16, but it's not a deal breaker. So is the iPhone 16 Pro Max worth it? Or are you guys gonna hold up to iPhone 17 or 18? Because I know some people are. They don't want these incremental upgrades. I'm not sure what they're looking for, but there's not much these phones can do anymore. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm not getting sponsored here by Apple or anyone. I'm just using my own cash to give you guys some decent, real life, straight up reviews. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys, and see you next time.